illiterate people had to become literate because they were motivated by money. So you're motivated by a few dollars, but you're not motivated by a permanent paradise? That's ridiculous.
And you don't have that hunger anymore, and then obviously things start to fall apart.
I had the choice to make. Do you go to trial and end up getting 10 years and end up being a sex offender on a crime you didn't commit?
That was the first time, like, somebody told me something that, like, I couldn't see or touch, and I believed it.
Islam teaches you prevention and not cure. Prevention over the cure.
Going to Medina University was the toughest trial you had to face as a student seeking knowledge.
The toughest trial, going to Medina. There are many trials. Being poor, not having food to eat. Sometimes that's a reality. Right. I remember times in Medina we have money for spring water.
For spring water?
Yeah, you couldn't drink the tap water. I remember times in which we had to boil the tap water and wait for it to cool off to drink. Wallahi, I swear. Not every day,
yes.
But there was times.
The heat, the first time, right?
Reality. So, that's one thing. Sickness, being cold, different things. But like a real challenge, even to this day, is implementing the knowledge that you learn. And realizing that the more you learn, the more pious you're supposed to be. And that you can't be a hypocrite. People look up to you whether you realize it or not. Like an athlete.
Yes.
You got to put forth a good example, and you sit from a position of you're one of the lucky ones, as they say, right? You have this blessing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you, right?
No.
Okay? All right, so this privilege is the word I'm looking for.
Yes.
So, it's scary. You read all of this stuff, you memorize all this stuff, you learn all this stuff, but then you look in the mirror, how much am I implementing?
Okay.
And you got to be afraid of hypocrisy.
Yes.
And if you aren't afraid of hypocrisy, then that means you're a hypocrite. If you feel safe from it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the challenges, realizing that seeking knowledge isn't a joke, it's not a game, and it comes with serious responsibilities, serious duties. You got people that are waiting for your spiritual guidance. That's heavy.
Okay.
So that's a challenge to this very day.
Yes.
Staying humble,
okay.
Not to cut you off, staying humble. And the scholars of Islam, they've spoken on this, how to stay humble, because it's easier said than done, right? If you got all those rings, the championships, it's hard not to brag.
Yes.
It's hard, but you got to humble yourself.
Facts.